Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call him like Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakwadash, that belongs to the Apostle Great Millstone. And peace citation to the elect, you elect brothers, members of the elect out there, doing this work on faith and sincerity, man, and virtue. All right, and title's gonna be twofold. This is gonna be a twofold video, As always, spirit, wherever spirit takes me. But you're supposed to love your brothers, man, especially the ones in the truth. And you're supposed to hate the wicked, all right? You're supposed to hate the wicked of our people and you other nations, especially Esau, man. Okay? Especially Esau, Edom. Now, the Lord said in John 13th chapter, which I'm going to go over there. He said this, right? I'll go jump over there. Give me a second. He said, give us a new commandment. He said, we have to love one another, all right? His brother love each other, man. All right? Like a family. Like Jonathan and David. His their love that they have for one another was greater than that will to surpass the love of a woman, as the scripture say, man. Their love surpassed the love that you would have for your woman, because their love was a love of the brotherhood, man, of real men, of real soldiers, okay, real men of integrity that would lay down their life for each other if need be, okay. And that's what the Lord said. No greater love have any man that he laid down his life for his friends, okay. All right, a woman, especially in this world, they're fucking wicked. All right, you meet these women, you think that they love you and all that shit, then they turn their back on you, And the law says you could put a woman to death, right, for adultery, right? But in this world, man, in this world, you can't apply that law. For instance, like, you put your woman, let's say your woman cheats on you, you put her to death, now you're in jail, okay? Which really that woman was never even yours anyways, because she already fucked other men. She already been in there with other men. She probably has kids by other men. She probably, whatever the hell, man. That's really not your woman. And then you go in there and put somebody to death, behind her and somebody else to death, which really is righteous, but that's not why scripture say all things are lawful, but they're not expedient. It's not expedient to do that, man, right now. Okay. Oh, she cheated on you, and then you go and boom, and then you put her to death. Now you in jail for how long? Now you can't do the work. Now you messed up, and whatever happens. Or you killed a dude, and then she's still alive. She's over there messing with other dudes while you over there in prison. Okay. So, you're supposed to love your brother more than you love a woman, man. Love your brothers more than you love a damn woman. Because most of them ain't shit, Most of them ain't shit. All right, you're gonna come to find that out pretty soon, man. Pretty goddamn soon. If you haven't realized it by now. Okay, but through the spirit, man, love your people, man. You're supposed to love your people. That's a righteous thing. Okay. You see our people nowadays, they just murder each other for no reason, man. They kill each other. They're in there committing wickedness against each other. They're popping each other's women. Okay. And this is why the Lord jacked us up as a nation, because we're supposed to be the example to the nation. We're supposed to be a God-fearing people. We're supposed to be an excellent people, Yet, look at us as a nation. We're done. We're done for, man. We're a shameful people right now. I was just listening to this NLE Chopper, song. It just popped up on the freaking. It just popped up on the freaking YouTube algorithm, and it's talking about "Slut Me Out," and then it's one of the most dirty, down low songs I've ever fucking heard in my life. Just a disgusting goddamn song, man. With Pretty Red, the Sexy Red, whatever the hell you call that hoe. You know, the one with Suck My Toes, you know, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown, that whole Suki Hana's in the video. I mean, it's just a disgusting goddamn song, man, with a bunch of disgusting bullshit going on. You know? That's what we have in this society, a bunch of fucking nonsense, man. All right? Bunch of wickedness, all right? A bunch of wickedness. Look at how low our people have fallen very low. You know, we've become a bunch of degenerates, a nation full of degenerates, man. A nation with no honor, man. No honor. You don't keep the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High no more. You don't fear the Most High anymore. You know, you got no respect for yourselves. You got no respect for others. You're just a bunch of animals, man. And the Lord gonna put you down like a sick dog, man. Okay, just like a bunch of sick creatures. And anyway, John 13 and 34 says, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. But by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you have love one to another. By this shall the people know that you're my disciples, if you have love for one another." All right. If you look at the statistics, right, the so-called white man, he uses an excuse. Oh, black on black violence is worse than white on white, than when white people kill us, which in part is true. More black people kill more black people. More Israelites kill more Israelites, right? Than the white man kills you, right? But the white man still kills a lot of Jake, but Jake kills themselves more. Jake kills themselves at an alarming fucking rate. Okay? They kill each other at an alarming fucking rate. They're doing drive-bys on each other. They're killing each other, cousins, uncles, brothers, over gangs, sets, bloods, Crips, gangster disciples, black disciples, you name it, Lion Kings, all these different fucking gangs, right? They're murdering each other, right? They're doing the white man's job for him. Okay, and then the white man comes in there and arrests you for murdering your own kind, which is a double whammy. He wants you in prison. He wants you to be a low-life nigga. He wants you poor in the system. Okay, these judges, these magistrates, these motherfucking lawyers and attorneys and court justices and all these people, they all eat off of you niggas being in prison, locking you up. All right, they love their shit. They want you to be up in there locked up. Okay, in the system. Hopefully they could try to give you 70 years like they gave this guy for spitting at some cops, and that was his third felony. I think it was some shit like that, right? They had given this other guy 400 years for a crime he didn't commit, and then they released him after 30-something years, I believe, right, over there in Texas somewhere. Okay, they love to give Jake the maximum sentences, but the white man don't get that type of treatment. He gets off. He gets a pass. You know, if you have enough money, you know, or if you have the skin complexion for the protection, you know, you get set free. You get your charges reduced. You get a lenient sentence from the judge. Okay. But yeah, our people have to have more love for each other, more respect for each other, man. All right. The Lord gave us a commandment that we love one another, man. Even in His truth, man, you got Jake that doesn't show any natural affection towards one another. They don't apply these scriptures, man. They don't treat the fellow brother next to them on the front lines, you know, or even they don't even have to be, you know, on the front lines with you, but you know, they're brothers. They believe in the faith. They're doing the work, and you treat them like a piece of shit, man. You treat them like a piece of shit. You don't treat them with the utmost respect. You know what I mean? The white man comes around, you niggas are all quiet. You know, you niggas are all quiet. Yes, sir. No, sir. You know, you see another fellow brother Israelite You treat him like a fucking piece of shit, man. You know, treat him like an asshole. And that's the curses. You say your eyes shall be evil towards thy brother, towards your own brothers, man. Your fellow kinsmen, man, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, right? Like Paul said, right? He wished that he could be a curse for his people. That's love. That's love, man. He wished that he could take on, you know what I'm saying, the stripes. You know, he wished that he could have been as Yahushua. Yahushua was accursed. He was hung on a tree, slain on a tree for the nation of Israel's sins. Okay, Yahushua made the ultimate sacrifice. Paul said that he would do the same for his people if he could. Do you guys have that fucking mentality, man? No, you don't. You don't have that mentality. You got the mentality of hating on your brother, man. I don't like this nigga. He's a Latino, man. I don't like this guy. You know, just because of nothing, man. He may have a better job than you or whatever. You over there coveting his wife. You over there coveting what he has. You know. You over there being a nigga. You over there wanting what he has, trying to take what he got. Being a demon. Being a fucking demon. Okay? And that's most of these fucking people. They're demons, bro. They ain't nothing but demons. Okay? They ain't nothing but a bunch of witches and warlocks. A bunch of freakazoids, man. These people, they don't love each other. They don't have the best interests in heart. They want to put you on the witchcraft. They want to put you on all these other shit. But they don't want to teach you. They don't want to look out for your souls. That's what the prophets are doing. All right, we're watching for your souls. We're watching out for the good of our people, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get Romans the 12th chapter, man. While I'm at it. Okay. And this shit is very fucking disappointing, man. Shit is very disappointing. You look at our people and they're destroyed, man. I was watching. Say our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Our people, Chicago, like a couple days ago, Chicago is a hellhole. It's like a cesspool of niggas. Bunch of just degeneracy going on, bunch of whoring, bunch of gang violence. Okay, but there was a bunch of kids downtown. I say kids, I'm talking about teenagers. All right, teenagers, little GMO babies. You know, products of Keisha and Big Shirley, and getting with Pookie and Ray Ray, and leaving them. You know, bunch of degenerate kids. You know, this new generation, they're over there fucking up the stores, you know, looting, rioting, shit. You know, one of them kids got shot, I think he died, you know, 13, 14 years old. And the one that shot him was probably around that age too. You know, thinking that they're thugs, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, you know, because of the shit they see on TV, the shit they see in front of them, you know. They grow up in these fucked up ass environments, okay, with nothing but niggas around them, okay. And this is what you see. You see nothing but a bunch of degenerate lunatics running around, man. Bunch of lunatics, man. Okay? Bunch of freakazoids, man. That's all you see all day long, man. Okay? Romans chapter 12. Yeah, Romans chapter 12 and verse 9. It says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil and cleave to that which is good. Abhor that which is evil and cleave to that which is good, man. You know? Hate the evil and love the good. Abhor means stay away from the evil, but cleave on to love that which is good. Love the good, man. Our people do the exact opposite. They love wickedness. They choose the ways they're in that's death. Okay? let me close this. If you speaking about truth, righteousness, and necessary teaching the word, hey, that your message gonna fall on deaf ears, man. Scripture says the wisdom of the poor man is despised. All right. But if you come in there talking about bullshit, doing some comedy skits, doing some comedy skits, being a nigga, being a monkey, shaking your ass on Instagram Live, or taking a bunch of pictures, you're gonna have 200,000 likes. You're gonna have a bunch of views, And then come on there and talk about puffing on zooties, and she calling me daddy, And then go over there and talk about how many guns he got, and how many women, how many threesomes and foursomes he has, and how great he is, and you're gonna get all the attention of these people. You're gonna get all their viewership. Okay, you're gonna get all their viewership. You're gonna get all their admiration. Ain't nobody gonna come up against you. Okay, because the people of this world are degenerates, man. Our people have become a bunch of degenerates, and then the heathens, they ain't no better, because they're the wicked. Right? Esau's the wicked. The other nations, they're also wicked, but they're not the wicked, but they're wicked also. They're low-level base men. Okay? So, yeah, man. This world is upside down. Okay? That's why Scripture saying, Matthew the 7th chapter, enter ye in at the straight gate. 7 and 13, enter ye in at the straight gate. For broad is the way that leadeth unto death. Okay, broad is the way that leadeth unto death. But the way of life that the scripture says, be few that find it. Few that find it, man. How many people do you think watching this video right now? Few, if any's gonna watch the video. Okay, how many people come up to us on the camp right now? Few, very few. Most people gonna walk by, scoff, lift up their nose, look at us like we fucking crazy. All right, they got better shit to do than to inquire of the prophets of the Lord, than to inquire about the information that's contained in these scriptures, which is the information that's going to get you everlasting life, get you delivered. Okay, they got better fucking things to do than click on the brothers' videos and be edified, man. All the brothers' videos out there should be having hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views. Okay, our videos don't get that traction like that. Esau bans it, puts it on under the radar, and then also when these people they hear the message, it falls on deaf ears, because most of these people are not of the elect. The Lord has blinded them. They have. There's out of 1,000 people, there might be one that will listen. There might be one that will get this truth, that will get the gospel. There might be one, okay, that will wake up, that will adhere to the message. The majority of these fucking people, they're marked for death. They're marked for destruction. There's no helping them, man. There's no saving them. They just ain't fucking right, man. They ain't fucking right, and they're not gonna get right until the Lord comes here and destroys their asses, then they come back in the kingdom. That's all. That's what it's gonna take. These niggas are not gonna understand by talking to them. Okay, but we have to speak to them, because the Lord said, warn them, give them warning of me, whether they hear or whether they forbear. He told Ezekiel that they're a rebellious nation. They're a rebellious house. They're a bunch of fucking niggas. Okay, and they ain't gonna listen to you. They ain't gonna get down with you. They're not gonna turn their heads. They're not gonna repent and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is a great man of the Lord speaking right here." Okay, Ezekiel, the Jeremiah, Isaiah, the John the Baptist. Okay, who was Elijah, right? They ain't gonna turn their backs from their wickedness and turn unto the Lord. Repent. That's what that means. Repent. To turn back to sorrow means to turn back to the Lord. Okay, and seek His mercy. They're not gonna motherfucking do that, man. They're gonna continue in their bullshit until this place be destroyed, until they children can't eat no more, until they fat ass wife or they mama drop dead. Okay, from high blood pressure, cholesterol, taking vaccines, eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. Being a hoe. That's what that's what it's gonna take for you people. You people would not understand. You would not get it. You know, until you see the economy collapse. Until you see, you can't buy and sell no more. Okay. Until you see in the streets women getting ravished. All right. Men getting ravished. Yo. All right. Until you see these calamities come upon the earth, then you want to turn on to Jesus Christ, who's not even the name of the Lord. So that's some white guy, pasty white guy, look like Jim Caviezel, man. Then you want to seek the prophets. Oh, remember the guys that was out there on the highways and byways? Remember those guys? They was crazy. They was wearing dresses, and they was screaming, cursing out women, and the white man cursing this out there. You know, they're gonna be searching for you. Hey, where these guys at, man? What's going on? They're inquiring at the mouth of the prophets. Too late. Oh, how do we receive salvation, man? How do we get back to our God, man? Well, please help us, man. And we're going to tell them we never knew you. Depart from us, ye that work iniquity, man. There's some of you niggas that turned your back on this truth, that started teaching bullshit, okay, that mixed up the doctrine of scripture, men are not with them that are given the change. All you niggas going to get it, man. And we're going to say we never knew you, man. Hey, go on some motherfucking where, all right? Go ahead. Go do something else, man. Figure it out on your own, man. You women that ain't right. You was with brothers. You didn't value brothers. You didn't take brothers into consideration. You didn't reverence them as your lords. You know. You too, man. You know, all you women that rejected the man of the Lord. He got it too short. He ain't got enough money. He don't got a fucking career. He don't have a fucking career. He ain't got resources right now. You know. Yeah, you women too, man. You ain't fucking right either, man. You know. Oh, you know, the brother. He's just a friend, man. You know, you ain't fucking right, man. You ain't right. Okay? You ain't right. Oh, I don't like this guy. I just see him as a friend, you know? You're gonna be begging that man to deliver you, to try to help you in them days. You're gonna be begging on your crawling on your hands and knees when you see all hell break loose and you see these men that the Lord is dealing with, that the Lord been dealing with. He been working with them. He been there with them, right? And you just seen it as whatever, you know. But you didn't want to get with these men. But then in that day you're gonna want to get with those men, and those men are gonna have all the power and the leverage. Okay, and they're gonna reject you because we're gonna be doing a lot of rejecting in them days, man. When I say me, I'm saying the hopeful elect, the brotherhood. It is my belief that we are those men coming back. Okay. Because why the hell else will we be in this faith? Why would we be out there risking our lives, making ourselves look like crazy folks? Okay, if we didn't believe we was the men of the Lord sent to prophesy, to do His work. Okay, on the planet Earth, you gotta. The scripture say, "Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind." Okay, yeah, we look crazy, look like we're wasting our time. It look like the years go by and nothing happens, and we could be doing other shit, right? Yet what? We're still here because we believe in the Lord. We believe in His truth, and we believe in the faith, and in the faith of our Lord and the promises that He's made unto His chosen, you know. That's why the scripture speak about the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay. So at the end of the day, all these things come through faith. Okay, which is a gift from on high. The scripture say a man can receive nothing. John 3rd chapter, man can receive nothing except he be given to him from heaven. Okay. So yeah, man, cleave onto that which is right, man, and depart from iniquity, man. Our people are full of iniquity, man. They're full of wickedness, and you might turn around and say, "Oh, but you guys ain't perfect either." Hey, well, in the eyes of the Most High, we are perfect, man, because He put a righteous spirit in us, and He's dealing with us through the Spirit, and He's covering us for our sins through the blood of Yahushua. Okay. Matter of fact, the scripture says the spiritual man judges all things, but He Himself is a judge of no man. So you ain't in no position to judge us either. You're in no position to judge us because you ain't right either. The Lord is going to be our judge. Okay. And the Lord is going to find us to be faithful. Revelation 14:4. They say 144,000 men, and in their mouth was found no guile. Okay. In their mouth was found what? No guile. And they were found what? To be spotless and perfect right? It says blameless if before the throne, okay, and before the Lamb. You know, matter of fact, when you read Romans 8:33, I believe, right around there, you can look it up. Okay, it says that who is he that shall lay any charge to the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justified them. Oh, and when you read Isaiah 54:17, it says, "No weapon that formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me." So it's not of you fucking people; it's of the Lord. Okay, it's of the Heavenly Father. He's the one that's going to decide whether we're worthy of being found blameless in that day, of being found acceptable to be delivered, man. Okay. So yeah, like I said, our people are in a low state, man. Our people are in a low state. Our people are in a low state, low vibration. Their minds are into all kind of bullshit. Okay, nigga bullshit of the world. You know, just abominations, man. Our people are in a low vibrational state. And that's why the Lord's gonna get rid of most of you, man, because you don't love your people, you don't love your brother, you don't love your nation, you don't love your God. Okay, whose true name is Yahweh, his son's name is Yahweh Shai. You don't appreciate the sacrifice that he made for you. You're talking about Jesus Christ and God and all this different shit, but you don't keep not one commandment in the scriptures. Okay, the main commandments, which are basic. Okay, you don't keep those. You're not men of honor. You're not men of honor. You're not men of integrity. You're not men of virtue. You're not men of truth. Okay, as your forefathers were. Okay, which you are your forefathers coming back. But in those times, you were much better off than you were now. You've become degenerates, man. Jeremiah 2 and verse 21, I believe. Okay, you become a bunch of fucking degenerates, bro. And you will refuse to change, to become a new creature under your Lord Yahweh Shai. You refuse to change, man. You refuse to get right. You refuse to hearken unto the voice of the Lord through his prophets. Okay, but you'll hearken on the white man who enslaved you, raped your women, took your land, took your children, took your freedom, took all your money from you. You know, but here it is now. You wanna listen to what the fuck he had to say in the pulpit or at the bank loan office, man. You're gonna listen to his fucking ass, man. But us, who are your kinsmen, your brothers, all right, you don't want to listen to us. Good for you, man. Good for you. Whatever happens for you, good for you, man. Because we've been out there. We've been trying to help you people, man. And this is the thanks we fucking get. Okay? This is the love we get. We don't get received with open arms. We get received as if we some type of niggas. As if we some type of demons, man. As if we've done something to you fucking people, man. Okay? When all we're trying to do is give you the truth. It says in James 1:21, receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls, man. Okay? That's why I can't stand Jake, man. I can't stand being around you niggas. I can't stand being around you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this fucking place. I don't like you fucking people. I don't like you fucking demonic bitches. I don't like none of you, man. And may the Lord get rid of all you wicked, man. And leave the elect, leave the righteous amongst our people, man. Okay? And start over with them. And build a righteous nation through them. Okay? Starting with the prophets of the Lord, man. Okay, because those are the essential workers. Those are the essential workers, man. Hey, that's a topic. That's a video, man. The prophets of the Lord are the essential workers, man. Okay, because we're doing the essential work, the labor, man. All right. So it says Jeremiah chapter 1, chapter 2 and verse 21. It says, yet, I'm starting at verse 20. It says, matter of fact, I'm starting at verse 19. It says, thy own wickedness shall correct thee, that backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see what is it, an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord and thy God, and that my fear is not in thee. saith the Lord God of hosts. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou hast said, I will not transgress. And when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest and plays the harlot. He's talking to Israel, right? It says, verse 21, yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate vine of a strange plant unto me? And that word degenerate means to fall from one's ancestral qualities, man. To fall from grace, to fall from your once high state as a people, man. Okay, it means to fall from your once high state as a nation, as a people. You know, from one's ancestral qualities, you're degenerate. The word generate root word go back to generations. You're worse than they were back then. You're fucking completely worse, man. Okay, you're worse than you were back in the day. You're waxing worse and worse in a strange land, as scripture say. Okay, why art thou in a strange land, waxing worse and worse, serving idols and doing all this bullshit? Okay, why are you in the position that you're in right now, man? Why are you messed up in these streets? Okay, it says in Baruch 3 and 8, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach. You know, to be subject on the payments, you know, to suffer, to have your woman not even be your woman. The woman ain't even your woman, you know. Your woman belong to the devil. Okay, your woman belong to this goddamn devil, man. Your woman belong to this fucking devil, Satan. All right, real quick, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, your woman belong to fucking Satan, man. All right. All right, so our people are clearly under the curses, man. Our people are clearly under these curses. They're under these curses, man. And we need Yahushua to return so he can lift us from these curses. Okay? So he can lift us from the low state that we're in as a nation, because we're in a low freaking state. We're in a low condition, man. Let me go here and I'm gonna close out. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. Sirach 16 and 1 says, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. You see, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. Them goddamn kids are unprofitable. Them little niggas that were over there messing up the goddamn stores and looting and rioting over there in Chicago. Those are a bunch of degenerates, man. Those are a bunch of good for nothing little monsters. You know, disrespectful, out of order. You know, and that's what America breeds. That's what these nigga women breed. That's what these Pookie and Ray Rays, these shell of men breed. They breed a bunch of fucking degenerates and lunatics, man. All right. It says, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be in them. Be with them. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude, for one that is just is better than 1,000. And it's better to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. These fucking children are ungodly, man. because their parents are ungodly. All right, their fathers are ungodly. Their fathers are not even real men. You know, their mamas just lay down with all these fucking different dudes trying to have a bunch of kids so they could get government aid and assistance, so they could get fucking the DTA, or they could get benefits, child support, whatever the fuck, alimony. You know, cash, food stamps, this and that, right? So they could, so they can work less and less. They can have all these kids, and who's gonna fucking raise these kids? Who's gonna raise them to be righteous men, to be profitable men? Who's gonna raise these women to be wives? Who's gonna raise these women to be submissive? Who's gonna raise them to be delicate and tender? They're gonna be just as fucked up as their mamas. If this generation continue, the scripture say there'll be no flesh left to be saved. If the Lord did not come back, there'll be no flesh to be saved. Esau would fucking turn all these damn kids into damn cyborgs or trainees or some type of crazy shit, man. It says, Sirach 16:4, for by one that hath understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall become desolate, speedily become desolate. So by one man of the Lord shall the scripture say a little one shall become 1,000. So by one man of the Lord, this is why the men are going to bring back the nation through their loins. Okay, by one that hath understanding, by one of the elect, by one of these righteous men, the city shall be replenished, meaning the people. Okay, our nation is going to be replenished. But the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate, man. All you wicked niggas, you're going to speedily become desolate. Okay, speedily be destroyed with your daddy, the white man. All right, John 8:44. It said, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer in the beginning. He abode what? Not in the truth. And that's most of you niggas, most of you people, man. You're abiding not in the truth, and you're being wicked. And you're being out of order, and you're being rebellious. So the Lord's gonna deal with you, man. So with that, I'm gonna say, call Halayim La Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai, Hashem Rakakwadash. That belongs to the apostle, the elders, great millstone, peace and mercy to your election, and to your elect brothers, death to the wicked, man. Shalom.